What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. Just gonna briefly mention that on the road to 600 subscribers, we're getting closer. If you're not subscribed yet and you're a regular viewer of this channel, I would only ask that you consider it. That's about it. I understand the desire to keep your sub feed clean, but if you're here anyway, you might as well do it, right? Like, what do you got to lose? Okay, that's all I have to say about that. Thank you guys so much for your support. So I do have some cool shield run requests. I have like a pure defense run request that was asked of me. Full on tank build by Random God 69. That's no control finding there, baby. I learned my lesson. Also, someone suggested I use Microsoft Excel, and I was like, hey, that sounds like a good idea. That sounds better than a notepad file. Let's go see Microsoft Excel, and then I look it up, and it's like $200 fucking dollars. I'm like, no shot. What the fuck? What am I? How can I fucking do that? I don't got that kind of money right now, dog. So I appreciate the suggestion, but damn, bro, that shit's expensive, man. I do need to do something better than a notepad file, though. I'm looking into it. Even if I just use the notepad file, I want to, if like turning off like the system noises where like it goes, like it makes annoying noises at the very least. I feel like I could get away with doing that. Because like I don't even understand why system noises are a thing. I don't need to hear that shit, dog. Like I know what's going on my computer. Like I guess for new people who are new to computers, it makes sense. But for me, dude, I've been using computers since I was like 8. I don't need that shit. I'm gonna turn that shit off, bro. I'm gonna turn that shit right off. I don't need to hear that shit. I got like 1 dislike on that video that I normally don't get, and I was like, that person got annoyed at the noises. That's what fucking happened there, dude. That person got sick of hearing the bling and fucking was like, all right, Haxa, I gotta dislike this on principle, dude. That shit was fucking whack. And I do apologize. It's not gonna happen again though. I'll figure it out. But I haven't really talked. I've been rambling about dumb shit. This run, I am interested in doing a full-on defense build. It's a really cool run idea. Could also maybe also knock out the int run request I got from Milkmonger, where I have to see if I can get my damage reduction down to a 0. But at the same time, full-on defense is a hard and scary sell because that shit is not going to be easy to pull off without any offense at all. Like, this run will not be a challenge run, I don't think, because we won't be able to die, but we also will have a lot of struggles winning at all. Like, we'll be stuck in fights for a while. There's one item that could make such a run request not hard. Full-on defense could be turned into extreme offense with just the symbol of toughness. That's all I need to turn a defensive run into a offensive run as well. But that's one item. It is a rare, but if I you know, I mean, as we've seen in the last few videos, like with me only getting 1 piece of like a lunar ring or a fulgent diamond, you can get unlucky. Just like it happens. Also, we are not going to knock this mage out of the air. Like, she's ulting. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. I think I was close, but she ulted. Not that it matters. It kind of extends the fight a little bit. Not the end of the world. I need to find a good partner skull. Like I'm saying, it could be the partner skull for this video, thanks to Milkmonger's run request, if I'm lucky enough to find him. But other than that, I actually don't know what I want to do. But I think I'm confident enough in at least using the shield skull that I'm going to go ahead and upgrade him here, because we're pretty far removed from using the shield skull, and I like it regardless of if I do a full-on defense run or not. So good to have it aboard. Also, that was a tea break. You guys are used to that shit at this point. So today's the day the poll came out for the new for the different games I want to try out. I'm going to bring it up briefly here again. I released a poll yesterday with 3 games that I'm interested in playing on the channel in them. So if you are interested in seeing other games on this channel alongside Skul content, I have to stress that. We're not moving away from Skul ever. But if you're interested in seeing new games on the channel, check that poll out and vote on I don't know if the poll allows you to vote for more than one game or not. It doesn't really matter. You can vote for as many games as you want if you can, but at least vote for one of those games. And if you're interested in seeing other games on the channel, all of those games I'm fairly good at. Like I'm not because I know one person said they want to see me play games I'm good at, and that's understandable. I'm decent enough at all of those games to where like it's not gonna be like me like playing the entire thing and I'm like dying the whole time, except for maybe Alina of the Arena, because that game is hard as fuck. But I'm good at Alina of the Arena too. It's just God, that game is hard as fuck. I'll probably play it at an easier difficulty just to start us out. I'm looking for, I'll take the Lunar Ring. I'm looking for defensive items here. I passed this up a few times on purpose because I don't know if we're going antique on this route. Let me look at the Milkmonger run request, because he like gave me a lot. Standard issue color and armor, which we have. Knight's Determination, Priest's Veil, Frost Giant's Leather, World Tree Seed, and Fortress 4. So yeah, there's no those are the items he suggested I pick up, and I'm sure there's others where like I can do damage reduction. Antique also has damage reduction, I believe. Antique 4 has damage reduction at like above a certain HP threshold. But I don't know. It's going to be hard to fit all of the inscriptions on this build. I picked up Lunar Ring just to kind of hedge my bets. Like if I can't get the full-on defense run going, I would like to at least have some level of offense so the run isn't in shambles from me just not having any fucking offensive items. So if it comes down to it, and maybe I'll even have enough room to fit a Fulgent Dawn on a run like this, I don't know. We'll have to see as we cross that bridge. But for now, I am just kind of hedging my bets a little bit. And if it comes down to it and I need all of the item slots, I will delete Fulgent Dawn for a defensive item. Like, it's not a big deal. I am very interested to see how a run like this will go. I've never done full-on defense. I've done defense runs where I combine offense and defense, and I've done more defensive runs than offensive runs, but I've never fully leaned into a defense. So I need some money. Money's going to be very important on this run. So I'm actually tempted to like just maybe not go in as many skull rooms, but I also need to also guarantee that I get this to legendary. At the very least, we need this shield. What are some other skulls that have damage reduction? Obviously warrior, though that's complete mitigation. It's not quite the same. Maybe, I don't know actually. I don't know who I could use on this build. So the Ant has damage reduction, but I am already in moving into Act 2, and I still haven't seen the Ant, and that's not a good sign. It's going to be harder and harder to find commons as we move forward. I've talked about this enough at this point. I think everyone gets where I'm coming from when I talk about how it can actually be pretty hard to find commons. So hopefully we find the Ant moving forward. That's the ideal partner for this build. As you can see, we're already not doing a lot of damage. This Yggdrasil, we're gonna be here a while. Oh, I was doing a good job there, man. I was like avoiding his damage pretty easily. I was doing good, and then I took some damage there. I don't think it was hitless, but still, not. I already have the Yggdrasil hitless for the record. I got that a long time ago. I don't even think I remember when I got the Yggdrasil hitless. It might have even been before I beat the game for the first time. That's how unfortunate our boy Yggdrasil is here. Even newbies can beat him. There we go. Thanks for blocking my path as usual. Oh, these can't hurt you for the record. I wasn't dodging those. If you beat Yggdrasil and he's doing an attack animation like that, you can't take damage from it. World Tree Seed? No. Unfortunate. That is actually unfortunate. We're not going to get to see it on this run. So that's one item off the list. Not taking this. I'll take the Attendance Pauldrons. It's defense and offense. So now we actually have Fortress. And a little bit of courage. And some stats as well. That's just a good pickup, quite frankly. So now I have a decision to make. If there's a skull room here. There is not. So it's an easy decision. I just take the one door that's in front of me. But I might have to make that decision later. And As of right now, I think I would still take a skull room because I need to see if I can find int before I get out of Act 2. It's very important if that's the skull I want to use, but like, I don't know. We'll have to see how I feel as I go along. Right now, we have enough money to make this shop decent regardless, but I could still use some more, so you can never have enough. Ooh, don't hurt me. But yeah, man, as you rooms are gonna be very annoying in this run if we go full defense. Rooms are gonna be pretty obnoxious, especially the further we get into the game. They're already kind of obnoxious. Act 4 could be a problem, but then again, I will have lots of damage mitigation as well, so it might just be they're annoying in the sense that I'm stuck in them for a while, but they're not difficult. I will take a skull room here over an item room. If that was a money room, there would have been a decision to make there, but... Or at least, I don't know. I still probably would have ended up going with the skull room, because I need to find an int while I still have the chance to do so. But... Also, I feel like the attendance pauldron should be doing more for me here. I mean, that's like... It's a decent item, you know? I feel like at this point in Skull, I normally wouldn't even have much more damage than this. Like, we're pretty early in the run. It's not like we're in Act 3 or anything, and we still don't have any damage. That's a rare, which is a little unfortunate. I was kind of hoping for a common. But what is inside the box? That is a ghoul, who is not a good partner Skull, so we're not going to pick him up. I will, however, I think pick this guy up. Not damage mitigator, but just a good skull to have as a partner while we're looking for a damage mitigator. So, might as well do it. Priestess's Veil is interesting, but it's not what I'm looking for. It does have damage mitigation attached to it. Actually, it is on the list of things that Milkmonger said. What am I talking about? Sorry, I had a brain fart. So yeah, we'll take the Priestess's Veil. But it's only damage mitigation some of the time, so I guess it's kind of a filler item. But we'll use it. Also, I don't know. The Minotaur is certainly going to help us in rooms getting this this run off the ground because he's a big time damage dealer, and his swap is really good too. So we'll try and swap as much as possible. Okay, that's actually better than the Minotaur, so fuck it. At least in turn for turn. Ugh, holy shit! Fucking stuttering like a maniac. That better in terms of what we're looking for on this run. I would say overall, I'm a bigger fan of the Minotaur than I am the Warrior, but I like both of them. And Warrior is like a decent partner skull to the shield skull here. Hup. And I've done this combo a lot though, so that's a thing that maybe I should have considered. I've done the Warrior shield combo I think like 3 times now, but it's a really good combo, so I don't think you can blame me too much. And you guys are gonna get slapped. I need to pretty hard look for the shield symbol of toughness. This run will not work without a symbol of toughness, I don't think. I mean, it'll still function, like we'll be able to win, hopefully, but the run will be just ridiculously difficult. I'm definitely upgrading she ulted. I'm upgrading the shield next because we need to get that swap effect on my shield. The shield swap is actually really good past a certain point, but until a certain point, it's like just there's no active damage being dealt by it. So, but once we get that shield effect on the swap, that shit slaps pretty hard. So, all right, this is as you can see, like the lack of our damage is really starting to become a thing already. So that's not encouraging. I'm actually shocked that the attendance pauldrons don't feel like they're having more of an effect on this build. Ooh, okay. Where's my fortress? I demand shield. How did we get 40 shield there? That was very briefly. Oh, that was probably my swap damage or my swap shield combining with my fortress and my skill use shield. So, God, symbol of toughness, we need it, man. It's so good. Also, is this the other ability? Yes, this is the other ability I wanted. We got both of the abilities I want. That's actually really good. We're off to a decent start here with this build, at least in terms of our skulls. I still really want to see more items that I'm looking for here. Some good items, like there's a lot that I don't have yet to make this run work. Though I mean, we're not necessarily on the int damage reduction build yet. I shouldn't fully go by Milkmonger's list of items if I can't get the int. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know, like I always like to say, you kind of have to go with the flow of RNG in Skul the Hero Slayer. You can't really decide much of anything. I am actually tempted to take this instead, but dude, I just need so many skull shards. I'll take this. And also, we still have the chance to get the int, so I should still be looking to do that if I can. But the time is running out very quickly. Also, now that we got our shield 2 unique, it's starting to feel a little better. Though obviously it's gonna fall off once more as I continue through the run here. And I know there's like a maid over there I have to kill. I just ignored her for now. Shield died now. God, the shield swap is actually really good, man. Once you get him to unique and he gets that like active damage effect on it, it starts to really, really do some good stuff. All right. I want my symbol of toughness. Ugh, please. Nope. I can't be so lucky. Very unfortunate. Also, where the fuck is Solar Sword, dog? Bro, it's like 6 runs in a row at this point. Give me Fulgent Dawn. I used to complain about this item being too frequent, and now look at it. It's not here. It won't show up. The game is taunting me, man. It's like, Hexa, dude, you mouth off too much, bro. You gotta stop. We're gonna show you what's what, okay? You're not getting Fulgent Dawn. You complain too much about how powerful it is and how easy it is to get. So you brought this upon yourself. So the game just needs to cooperate with me a little bit here, and we can have a good time, man. Give me some Fulgent action. The thing is, I'm not even certain I'm gonna keep it, is the thing. Like, I'm just getting it so I can have like a temporary like boost in power. I'm not asking for a lot here. Though I guess I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's my complaining. You know, maybe it's my complaining that the game like I always like to say, like the game has like it has like sensory like receptors where like it senses your emotions and like goes completely against what you want on purpose. So maybe I should revisit that tidbit of advice and never express my desire to have like Fulgent Dawn or something. Just leave the game guessing. That roguelites are just like that, though. You know, like they go against the grain on purpose. And we are through it. I didn't see if okay, there is Leona. That's unfortunate. That means we low rolled. This is a very low rolly run so far in terms of the skull shards I have. Normally I'm way ahead of this, or at least I have been lately, and that's not good. That's not good at all. I would really like to have 2 legendary skulls for a run like this. So hopefully it works. And there's no natural legendaries that kind of like capture my attention. There's no like defensive natural legendaries. So they're all kind of offensive powerhouses. Can't think of any. I don't know. I guess. Nah, I was about to say Reaper kind of can be defensive, but I don't know why I was saying that. There's nothing really there. So yeah, I'm on my own in that regard. Yaksha should be a defensive skull, but he's not. They didn't give Yaksha anything. So, ow! I got shredded by the like tippy fucking line of that. Okay, so the Leona aren't as bad as I was expecting them to be. Obviously, it's still slow going, but I was expecting this to be a lot worse than it is. We're doing just fine against them, so I was expecting this to be pretty nightmarish. Also, once again, I have to point out the slam attack on the Leona sisters. The fucking like it took me a long time to notice that, but the devs were up to something fishy there. Fucking nuts. Oh, don't hurt me. I got my tippy toe touched again. Imagine your toe getting shredded and like just like lose, like it's too much, man. It's like Mario when his like toe touches a Goomba. It's like, bro, what are you that like? You're supposed to be this hero and your toe can't touch a Goomba, bro. What is happening? Like, come on, dog. Okay, so we're gonna have at least both of the Leona sisters. But this one's not gonna have a lot of HP. Like, we got both of them down pretty low, but that was 15 minutes for the record. This is the full-on defense run. I'm sure the person who requested it expected as much from this build. So, it is what it is. We'll still have fun with it. As long as I can get Symbol of Toughness, this run can... And if I get Symbol of Toughness, this run will pop off really hard. Symbol of Toughness is over-fucking-powered. If I can duplicate Symbol of Toughness, we will get into ridiculous territory. Like, Symbol of Toughness is an item that I almost feels broken with how... like, it's not functioning the way the devs intended is what I mean when I say broken. Because it's too strong. Like, you're playing with it, especially when it's duplicated, and you're like, this doesn't feel right. This feels kind of wrong. I'm not gonna lie. So let's hope it's here. Though there's also plenty of other defensive items I could take as well. So hopefully this chest is good. Maybe even a quintessence, like Cyclops or something, you know? Wow. Trash, quite frankly. It's all trash. Wow. This is the only kind of defensive item here, but it's barely a defensive item. Well, that's great. I think and this is a weird choice. I think I'll take the Mage's Necklace. Gives me mana cycle, and I have some magic damage here to make it okay. A bit of a, like, desperation pick, but I guess, dude. I don't know, man. What do you want from me? Like, that was a horrible selection of items. Game, you gotta work with me, dog. You just gotta work with me even a tiny bit, man. Like, come on, game. We've been through it together. I'm always pleading with this game to treat me well, and it never fucking does. Just be nice for once, game. Come on, dude, take the be nice challenge. I know it's hard, but we can get through this together, you and me. Okay, so I think the Mage's Necklace was a decent decision. Of the decisions that were available in front of me, I think that was my best option. Weird choice, but I stand by it. But also at the same time, I have to admit, like, it was not a decision I wanted to make. I would be much happier with pretty much anything else. And I have a lot of money for this shop, so I'm going to take a skull room here. I at least have to get this this shield skull to legendary. And this might be a rare moment where I stop at one skull being at legendary, but I don't know. I don't want to do that. I need to start getting a little bit of luck with my shield, with my skulls here. But the thing is, I'm not super excited on this build to bring this this warrior to legendary. It's really all about the shield here. Also, we low rolled again, so we're getting pretty unfortunate here. I was trying to bust these guys open. I'm getting their money. Another rare, which is really bad. This game is being unkind. Alright, what's in the fucking shop? So far, so bad. Come on, game, please. Hand of Glory, perfect, thank you. That is fucking defense and offense together. Pretty much exactly what I need, so good lord. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Take a skull room here. But we need Antique now, so I guess I'll be looking for Antique actively. Might even take Heart of the Ascetic. I don't know. That's not really a defensive item, though. Not really. Though we would get some defense from it. It would allow me to... Actually, no. With Relic, it's defensive, so maybe I could get rid of this and keep the Priestess's Veil and Heart of the Ascetic, and then I'll have Relic forever. At least Relic 2. And from there, I can do something with that. Like, and I don't know, maybe we could turn this to a Relic run, who knows? But I'm coping and assuming I'm going to see Heart of the Ascetic. I'm not going to see Heart of the Ascetic. I never see it when I want it. It's one of my favorite items that I never get to use. It's a hard item to fit on a run, but like, if you can find the run that it works on, Heart of the Ascetic slaps hard, so. But we could only be so lucky. Either way, I shouldn't complain too hard. Like I said, the computer has like a sensory receptor in it that senses your emotions and then plays with them. Like, the AI is here, dude. It's sentient AI time. We're living in fucking I have no mouth and I must scream. It's like, I'm playing Skull and I have bad RNG. And it's scarier than I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. It's more dystopian. Okay. Thank you for blocking my attack. I love it when the warrior does annoying things. It's my favorite thing in Skul the Hero Slayer. Okay, so I'm really hoping and betting on this giving me some decent rewards. At least we stopped her from ulting. We're not going to be able to stop the warrior here. He's ulting, and there's nothing I can do about it. But we need to keep on her so she can't heal. And she should die here. Yeah, she's dead. All right, good. So we got the warrior's ult out of the way, and we're getting her ult out of the way, but not in the way I would like. She's going to ult. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. We have taken quite a bit here, more than I would have liked to have, so that's unfortunate. Used to, back when I was newer to this game, the Act 3 Adventurer fight was like the showdown for me. Like, this was like the first time in a run where it tested my ability and tested my my run. It was like the first real test for me. So I have a lot of respect and like I'm very cautious around the Act 3 Adventurers even to this day, especially on a run like this where I am not exactly doing what I normally would be doing. It's a bit of a weird run. I'm very careful around them. I mean, it's a hard fight. Like, it's not hard for me now just because I'm very experienced with this game. But I was still right when I was saying like it's really the first real test of metal for a run. Like, you gotta have at least something going for you by that point, or else you're gonna struggle. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've had to deal with these bozos. Sadly, still no symbol of toughness. Like, we're kind of skirting the line here. I'm going to take an item room here, which is unfortunate. Oh, fuck, I didn't free that NPC. That's unfortunate. Not the end of the world, because, like, I don't know. He probably wouldn't have had anything for me anyway, but, you know, I do like freeing him. It's like, you know, he gives you a discounted item, so it's still worth it regardless. I think even if it's a common, it's a discount, though maybe I'm wrong about that. But I don't know. I would have even liked to have seen like a rare from him at this point, because Symbol of Toughness is a rare, and that's like the main item I need. Maybe, just maybe, we could get lucky for once. I don't know why I'm saying for once. I'm a fairly lucky person in this game. I guess it's just like when you're on a run where you're getting unlucky, it's like, just like ho-hum, dude. I'm bummed. You're not getting me. If, I think I need to take maybe a couple of offensive things. If I see like Giant's Axe, I'm taking that. Like, it just makes sense. I'm glad I took this item room though. I'm very glad I took this item room. Very worth it. Oh, okay, well, I'm definitely taking this. 1 gajillion%. Like, that's gonna help me a ton here. Like, and I mean a ton. I kind of wish, dude, I should have taken battle. Dude, that's damage reduction. I fucked up. I should have 100% taken that. This is risky. This is really risky. I need to actually be careful in here for once. I normally throw caution to the wind in this minigame. Here, I need to actually treat it with some respect, because if I take a lot of damage in here, I will be in trouble in the Chimera fight. So I need to, oh gosh, just give me the key, bro. Oh god. Okay, I'll open one more bad chest and then I gotta get the fuck out of here. That's so whack, dude. There can be any amount of explosion chests, for the record. This one's not bad. We absorbed this with our fortress shield, so that's free. Maybe he'll even drop some HP. Nope. Would have been nice. One more explosion. I got, oh. Okay, if I open the big explosion, I'm dead. One more. One more. One more. It's not going to be the big explosion. It won't be. And I'm glad I did that. Okay, good. Good. We got to get out of here, though. There's no shot I'm staying around here. Like, sometimes I take the time to open everything, but not this time. Not this time. What do you got? That, oh god, I'm so glad I did this. Oh, thank you, Bot of Greed. Thank you so much. And that's even antique, dude. Now we have antique. Let's go, baby. Yeah, man, that was oh, we already had antique. But we almost have Antique 4, so that was worth it. And now, okay, but that was super worth it. Holy shit. Okay, now we can upgrade our shield skull, and I think I'm going to stop there. Very rare moment for me. Oh, God almighty, I do not want to do that. What do I do here? Okay, we have damage reduction, so we're fine. Okay. Glad I did that. I was really highly considering just leaving that chest there, but I am a min-maxer. That would have been a very hard decision for me. I would have been like that fucking picture of that kid sitting next to that girl with like his fucking veins bulging out of his head. That would have been me leaving the treasure chest behind. But I did it, baby. I did it. I jumped into the pit and I came out the other side cleansed. Let's see if this is the last room before Chimera. It's looking like it is. It is. I could tell just from this thing here. That's how fucking familiar I am with Skul the Hero Slayer at this point. Also, look at our cash, by the way. We're rolling in dough thanks to the stone mask, which is where I got my antique. So I might hold on to this stone mask for the rest of the run, because antique is actually useful. I can actually do stuff with antique. Actually, me having the stone mask might mean I'm able to do skull rooms and try and get this warrior to legendary, because it's going to give me a lot of money, especially once we upgrade our shield skull to legendary. We'll have even more. So I think I can actually, you know, see, because like earlier I made the reference to the kid with the vein bulging out of his head. But I'm already that kid by not getting 2 skulls to legendary. Like I'm already feeling those vibes. So I want to desperately get this warrior or something to legendary, so I can have 2 legendary skulls. But this run's kind of falling apart. I might pivot to some more offensive strategies as well, and save the full-on defense run for another time. I didn't get Symbol of Toughness, and my strategy for full-on defense hedged completely. Centered around Symbol of Toughness. Although we could still get Symbol of Toughness, but it's not going to be easy from here because we're reaching the Act 4 point, and that's where it becomes harder and harder and harder to find, especially a specific rare that you're looking for. You can still find rares at this point fairly easily, but when it comes to finding specific rares, such as, say, Solar Sword or Symbol of Toughness, which would help us immensely if we could get those, that's going to be a problem. So I think I just have to face the facts. Also, can I get out of this Chimera with my life? I'm going into a little bit of serious mode here. Yeah, we definitely need some offense, man. Like, we're very desperately needing it. This Chimera fight was a little bit on the what the fuck side. We're almost at 26 minutes here. Or we are at 26 minutes here. We're almost at 30 minutes is what I meant to say. Wow, once again, horrible choices. Like, really just awful choices. What is happening? I'm guessing Wisp. Wisp's the best option. It allows me to have more shield more often. It's really the only reason I want it. But those were not good options, man. Game is being very mean. But, hey, you know, just keep our heads up. Move on forward. We got our legendary shield skull now, which is a huge upgrade. Game, thank you. A little bit of lag. Typical stuff. So, yeah, man. Very, I mean, we got a lot of money now, too. And now the stone mask is giving me, what is it, like 50% extra money. Pretty crazy. If I can find the gold incense burner, which is a rare, so same principles apply to what I was talking about earlier, we can definitely get just a shit ton of money and get a lot more item selection from this point forward. Let's go ahead and knock this guy off. Yeah, I'm very much feeling that I'm going to need some more offense here. The Pot of Greed was an excellent pickup because it's antique. So I'm still technically doing full-on offense, but you know, I do need some or full-on defense, I mean, but I do need some offensive power as well. And Pot of Greed kind of fills that role very nicely. So I'm very grateful to have found it. Even though we only have the 2 stacks on it right now, it's still really good. I'm pushing the button. Okay. Lots and lots of money. Just keep giving me money. I'll take an item room. We actually have enough money to be able to do this. So just push on through these bozos. Hit him with the shield there. I love the I love what's it called? Shield charge at legendary when it shoots the shield projectile forward. It's really fun. All of the abilities I have here are abilities I want, and I'm not gonna use this NPC. So. An NPC that's useless, unfortunately, but, you know, it is what it is. I did fuck up and not free the item NPC when I saw him. Maybe we'll get lucky and see him again, but I'm not holding my breath. Alright, so go ahead and let these guys summon their friends, and then I'll shield charge them. And hopefully... Ooh, what the fuck? Oh my god, they were stun locked, dude. They just ran to where I was before. I did not know that's how those worked. That's very interesting. Nah. I was gonna be like copium dizziness technically is defensive, but that's hard cope. I'm not gonna do that. I'm getting this chest, you're not stealing it from me. So we're gonna have like 11k. And also I know I took a skull room. Like I said, I think I can at least attempt to get at least unique with this secondary skull here. If I could find some natural legendaries, that would be ideal. It's too late for the ant. It's not happening. And even if it did happen, I would not be able to get it to legendary because... Or, I mean, I guess with some luck I could, but I don't see it happening, so... That's a fucking rare, bro. Okay, you know what? I should just give up and not get skulls anymore. I'll definitely take this, though. 100% I'll take this. I think I'll get rid of, at this point, maybe the Lunar Ring. I'll leave the Lunar Ring on the ground. Like, I'm kind of giving up on Fulgent at this point. This is offense and defense. Gives me a lot of stats to pick this up, so it's actually worth taking. Get rid of this at this point. And keep going. Nope. That's also a nope. 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 Game, please. Wow, what a rude shop. What a rude shop. Gave me nothing, basically. I mean, we're gonna have just so much money. But, I don't know, this is a good pickup, especially with this on it. We have a lot of HP here. So that's at the very least working for me. But, man, dude, this is like one of the rudest runs I've seen in a long time. I don't think I'm going to count this as the full-on defense run because it's not fair to the person who requested it. Like, the game's just not cooperating. And, I mean, that happens. Though I guess we still have the chance to get full-on defense from here, but slim. Also, how did that miss? What the fuck, bro? That, I was trying to knock this out from underneath, but apparently I can just go fuck myself. I don't know. I'm shocked that missed. I'm not taking a skull room. I'm just... Actually, you know what? I am, but I'm only going to go to unique, and then I'm done. This run's just rude as fuck. I just have to face the facts that this is like one of the rudest Skul the Hero Slayer runs I've ever done. And accept it and move along and just kind of make the best of what I got. But we can at the very least get our unique... Also, computer, please. We can get our unique warrior here. And then we can at least have, like, the mechanics of the warrior come into play a little bit. Also, I should still be occasionally doing this. It's a really powerful effect. And we have the... What are they called? The attendance pauldrons to make it actually better, but... It's not a focus... Like, concentration is not the focus of this run. And that is trash. So, thanks once again for the garbage. Though I think maybe I can recycle it for more money than I paid for it, thanks to my 75% extra gold gain. Actually, I've been suspicious of something for a while. It says, depending on the higher rarity of your 2 currently held skulls. Oh, currently held. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, and I'm kind of tempted to do it anyway, just because of, like, superstition. But I've always wondered if it's currently held when you pick up the stone mask. So if you had a unique skull at the time you picked this up, you only get the 40% and it never turns to 50%. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop that and pick it back up. And my superstition has been quelled, but it's complete. Oh, what are you? You know what? Fuck it, bro. We'll take him. Though Davy Jones is not at all built for a run like this. It's actually a really bad Davy Jones. Really, the only reason I picked him up is so I can get the extra stack on this. So this is not a Davy Jones run. Don't worry. He's just kind of here. Like, hey, welcome to the run, my boyo, but you are not going to be doing anything. But we'll still use Davy. Like, it's nice to have him here. Davy Jones is, like, here for moral support, you know? And that cannot be downplayed. Like, we need the morale on this run. And I do appreciate his presence, so. Everyone's favorite Skul from 1.6 is back. Just not in the way I think you guys would have liked, but he's here. And I do have plans to do Davy Jones run down the line. I have lots and lots of Davy Jones run requests. And he's doing okay, actually. Davy Jones is, like, doing alright. We're doing okay, actually. The Hunter was a good fight. You know, this is something, at the time, I never really said. And I do think the Hunter fight is annoying, but, like, I never quite got everyone's, like, extreme hatred of this fight. Like, it's not that bad. Like, there's much worse going on in Skul the Hero Slayer. We did, like, I mean, and we do have lots and lots of defense, but we did a good job against her. We have Antique 4, that's the reason I'm taking so little damage here. So we're completely done with our skulls at this point, thanks to Davy Jones. Thank you for fucking coming in and just saving my my sanity on this run, Davy Jones. I was hating not having 2 legendaries, and he just came in and made it better. And he's actually pretty good. He's much better than I thought he was going to be. He's still a power Skul, so that's a good thing. We have lots and lots of HP on this build. So we did kind of get somewhere with our full defense run. Not I would imagine this is not what the person who requested it had in mind. And like I said, I'm not going to count this, at least yet. I guess we could still get there. But for now, I think I'm going to consider this a failed run request and just do it again later down the line. But it's still an interesting run. Like, we're doing some defensive stuff here. But as you look at, very rarely do I ever see these break. Like, that just goes to show how little damage we're actually doing right now. I love doing the sword stuff with Davy Jones. I was saying before, the last time I played a Davy Jones run, that I think maybe it's not intentional on the devs' part that that he can do this, because it's really strange and feels kind of like I don't know, it doesn't feel like there's any like cohesion there, like there's no reason that he flies like that. But then someone pointed out the Flying Dutchman, and I was like, that could be actually true. That they could have added that in as a little nod to something like that. So maybe it is on purpose. Mechanically, it feels kind of on purpose. I'm just saying, like, lore-wise, it feels kind of incoherent. But the Flying Dutchman thing made me reconsider. Let's just go ahead and slam an anchor down and then swap out. I'm actually enjoying this build now. I won't lie, the first half was rough, but here in the second final stretch of this, I'm feeling this. It's actually a really cool build. Don't hurt me. Thank you. You know, when I say don't hurt me and the game listens, that just makes me feel good. Because, you know, I don't like getting hurt. Alright. Good stuff. Dude, all it took was Davy Jones showing up to make me enjoy this run, dude. That's all it took. All we needed was our good pal Davy Jones. You know, like, he's just good vibes. Like, there's not much else to say. Like, he brings the mood up. He's the light of the party. Everyone loves him. I really wish I could have used that Davy Jones on the recruit and and Gravedigger run the other day. I found, like, I was doing a summoner run, and I found a Davy Jones with all of his summoner skills, like both of them. And I thought briefly, like, I could maybe do something with this, but then I was like, well, the person requested specifically the recruit and the Gravedigger, so I stuck with those two. But doing a summoner Davy Jones run would have been very fun. But I mean, the run was still fun regardless. But all right, we have 13k. That's a fuckload. Let's try and get some last-second defense here, if the game would be so kind. Game, if you could be so kind, please, just a little bit. Oh, here we go. That's actually perfect. Courage and Fortress. Get rid of, I think at this point I can stand to get rid of the Prayer of Grace, potentially. Yeah, let's get rid of the Prayer of Grace. Lose my mana cycle, but that's fine. No. No. Do I want this? It is, so we're not on the Milkmonger run where he requested Int, so I'm not going to pick that up because it's not good on this build, but we'll get there. Don't worry if you're watching. We'll do it eventually. I think I'll... Oh, actually, yeah, this is perfect. Get rid of maybe one of my antique items I don't need. Potentially this, actually. Antique and Treasure, which is good, but a Stone Mask is better, and it's the same exact inscriptions. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Right? That has to be it, right? We're actually there with our damage, too. Our damage percent got there. This is very interesting. This run's kind of turning it not the way I expected it to. But then again, we didn't quite get exactly what I wanted. Like, I've refreshed a gajillion times. I mean, you can't say I haven't tried to get, like, Symbol of Toughness. I haven't tried to get, like, some of the more defensive items, like Knight's Determination, I think is what it's called. It's the item that that it's like a at 30% or less HP you gain extra damage mitigation. I've tried to go full defense on this run. I just haven't seen the items. Like, oh, also we can do the thing again. We can leave this guy in the map and leave. And you know what? Fuck it. I think I'll actually do it this time. I usually go back and kill him for the min-maxing, but I'm feeling kind of frisky. Let's fucking leave. Leave him there for all time. He's just gonna rot there. Go ahead and mash these guys into the wall. Dude, I can't believe, like, finding Davy Jones was just so clutch, dude. I'm so happy to have it, Davy Jones here. Also, we kind of have something going here with, like, our mana cycle and our Wisp as well. Like, combined with the offensive wheel. Like, we actually have some decent things going here now. Like, this run actually feels, like, coherent, I mean. It feels like it actually, there's, like, some rhyme and reason to this build. I'm actually enjoying it now. Let's go, dude. The only thing I'm sad is I didn't get run requests done. But that, you know, it happens, you know. It happens to the best of us. We're just kind of on, like, an interestingly scaled damage run where we have a lot of antique going. We're not taking a lot of damage on our build. I did lose. Oh, I lost some HP from. Oh, maybe I should have actually considered getting rid of the Stone Mask because the Gold Incense Burner was giving me damage percent with this. That's very interesting. Actually, I should have done that. That was a mistake. I'm seeing it now. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's see how this Joan fight goes, but I think I'm going to obliterate her. All right. Oh, lag. Just hold on a little longer, laptop. We're going to get through this together. So yeah, this run came together in a very strange way. And I shouldn't be doing like the post-mortem of this run yet. We're not done, but it definitely feels a lot better than it did. This run was living on a prayer for a while, and now we're doing just fine. Like, the Chimera fight was like a nightmare. And we're already past that and moved to the point to where like the run actually feels pretty good now. So let's slam down some Davy Jones action here. But I'm also not gonna put Davy Jones on a cooldown because of this run, for the record, either. Like, this is just a very, like, it's not, this is not like a typical Davy Jones run at all. Like, it's very, very strange that Davy Jones is even here. And somehow also still working. I guess that's just how good Davy Jones actually is. Just a very good Skull. Also, that was actually kind of a dangerous moment there. I almost couldn't escape falling into the wall there. And that's something I'm always warning people about when you're fighting Joan. Always watch her animations like that right there. That's the most important thing to see against Joan, just period. When she does that, she brings her staff up in the air. Because if you're in the middle when she brings that down and summons those walls, you will take a fucking billion damage. And there is nothing you can do about it. It just kills you, basically. Let's go ahead and summon another one of these guys. But they are completely useless. I was hoping that they would spawn on the platform up here, but they didn't. So Davy Jones is not really all that useful here. This Joan fight's going pretty awkwardly so far. Just stay there, Joan. Get fucking slammed by the thingy. And I don't know why I don't know why I'm treating this like it's serious time. It's not. Like, she doesn't stand a chance to kill me, but that's just because, like, we're invincible. Like, Antique is very powerful, especially Antique 4. It's a rare time. Like, I very rarely take Antique 4. For how powerful it is, I should take it more often. Also, I should stop summoning the these guys. They're not doing anything. Though they're doing something here, at least a little bit, but then she turned invincible and completely screwed it. Yeah, we're about to be done here. Despite how awkward of a Joan fight this was, it wasn't hard. It was just, like, kind of weird. Also, what the fuck just happened there? What killed her? I'm very confused. Interesting, though. So, once again, the game has to give me one final fuck you and just give me all trash. Like, none of this is good for me. Lots of legendary items. There was lots of chances for something decent to be here, but the game just did not want to give me anything, so. Despite this run's best... Also, I should have taken one of those legendaries for the item from the Pot of Greed. That's my bad. Not the end of the world, but, you know, min-max opportunity missed. But also, at the same time, I can't imagine what the... I mean, obviously, like, Hope Slasher would be really, really good, but, you know, barring, like, Hope Slasher, I don't know what I want from the Pot of Greed. I'm trying to think of any legendary defensive items. Armor, Fear. Though that's a bit of a joke on my part. So let's hope we get a legendary in here, but I'm not holding my breath. It's my bad if I fucked it up, and it's looking like I did. Oh, no, there's Hope Slasher. What do I get rid of, though? Stone Mask can go, actually. Perfect. I think that's enough. Yes, just barely. Just barely. That's like actually the perfect amount of money. We literally had all of exactly the perfect amount of money. We don't have Antique 4 anymore. That's unfortunate. But we don't need it at this point. So, yeah, man. That's our kit. Bit of a weird kind of cobbled together run. But it still worked out. Like, you know, not the run I wanted to be on. If I'm being quite honest, I would much have rather been on the full defense run. But we'll take it. We'll take the run. We'll take what we're given in Skul. Like, beggars can't be choosers in this game. And, you know, I'm not going to complain too hard. I love the lightning strikes with Davy Jones. It's like a kind of a weird swap effect. I don't understand the, like, the purpose. It almost feels like they couldn't think of anything to put there instead. But it's still cool. I don't get why, like, it's so different from the rest of what Davy Jones does. Also, let's just go ahead and summon these guys. I would like to get my next ability or mega cannonball here. Okay, yeah. So going into this first hero fight, I wanted to make sure I had one of these loaded. I think we're gonna do just fine against this first hero. We got there. We're on like a giga damage run, kind of generic, but you know it is what it is. I tried my best, so let's see how this goes, and I hopefully will destroy him. All right. Very interesting run so far. But like I just want to reiterate to the person who requested the full-on defense run, this ain't it, so don't worry about it. Like, everyone understands it. If you've been watching my channel for long enough, you understand how Skul the Hero Slayer can be. If you play the game, for that matter, you understand how Skul the Hero Slayer can be. It's not a game, like, it's a roguelite. That's the whole point in roguelites. It's RNG. That's the whole point. So, if you're not a fan of RNG at all, you probably shouldn't be playing the genre. Like, I've seen people be like, bro, why can't we just, like, play, like, sandbox mode or something? Like, people have been like, I want there to be, like, you have full control over what skulls you get, and there should be no skull rarities and stuff like that. Stuff that, you know, quite frankly, I disagree with. I think, Skul the Hero Slayer is a roguelite, and that's the whole point of the genre, is it's meant to be random. So if you want there to be, like, a sandbox mode, you can advocate for that, but you shouldn't advocate for, like, all of the RNG to be gone. If you don't like, the RNG in Skul, you should probably just not play Skul. Oh, also, I want to summon the crew here. I'm actually interested. They've been doing quite a bit of, like, they've actually been doing decent damage, I've been noticing. Like, the last time I used these guys, I didn't like them, but I've been liking them in this build, so I'm actually curious to see what they're capable of. Also, look at the double wheels going. You see that shit? Also, why can't these fucking bozos turn around? We should get him here, actually. Or nah, no, we're just gonna miss him. We're going into the Hell Cage, which is something I haven't for a while there. I never went to the Hell Cage, but for the past couple of runs, I've gone into it. But it's not a big deal. There we go. All right, good first hero fight overall. Nothing crazy, but like doesn't have to be crazy all the time. Sometimes you can just have a normal first hero fight. Also, we have a very easy way to break the windscreen too, so we're set in pretty much every regard. Can't complain. I mean, I can complain, and I shouldn't be though, because this run has been perfectly fine. Also, we'll end it off with the crew, our pirate crew. Hopefully. Okay, they're completely whiffing. Good job, pirate crew. I was trying to give you guys a bone there. I was trying to make you a part of the experience, but you just couldn't do it, could you? GG's. They didn't have it in them. So let's break this windscreen. It's not going to be hard because we have this attack here. So press it at the right moment, and we're in the wall. Easy stuff. Nothing crazy though. It's not good. You know, this didn't take any skill on my part to do, but we still broke the windscreen. GG's. GG's, baby. Also, I had someone ask what breaking the windscreen means, and I'll clarify for people who are new. I just like to go inside the wall here. I like to do some stupid stuff with the windscreen, like press a skill key at the right moment, or go into the wall, because this, for some reason, has no collision. You can go into it after a certain point. It's all fun to do. I love doing it. So, GG's. Very interesting run. Bit of a very, like, one of the rudest Skul the Hero Slayer runs I've ever done. Thankfully, we got the Davy Jones, and it kind of brought the vibes up. But like this game, it gave me no bone shards the whole time. It gave me not the items at all I was looking for. Like, I barely saw any defense items. Although I guess I have some decent ones here. Like, these three are good. But they're not what was requested of me. I really want to do the damage mitigation int run. That's like a really cool run request. Very hard to do though. Like, I have a feeling we'll run into the same problem on that when I actually give that a genuine attempt, where like there's just so many items that I need to make it work. So we'll have to see when we cross that bridge. We'll go into it. But you know, it came together at the end. I should have gotten rid of, though I guess if I got rid of the stone mask at the end for the the stone mask for the Hope Slasher, maybe I wouldn't have ended with the gold incense burner, but I should have gotten rid of the stone mask for the gold incense burner when I had that option back in the day, because Hand of Glory was giving me some stats from the HP I get from Gold Instance Burner, and I got rid of that. But I think that's the only bad decision I made. Wisp was pretty good. Standard issue Carlion armor was good. Like the damage mitigation we had, especially when we had Antique 4, was very good. And I kind of didn't want to get rid of Antique 4, but Hope Slasher was just like, I needed that 4th legendary item to make my Pot of Greed maxed out. And this is like the perfect item, you know, like I was literally talking about getting Hope Slasher before that. So it all worked out in the end. Hodgepodge of a run, you know, or I don't think that's the right word, but it's just a bit of a weird one. But it was still fun. I enjoyed myself, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Like I said at the start of the video, I put a poll out recently for people who are viewers of mine who are interested in seeing other games on the channel to vote in a selection of 3 games that I chose that I really am a fan of. So if you're interested in seeing other games on the channel, go vote in that poll, and I will try and do one of those games very soon. I'm a big, and I know someone in the comments said they want me, and this was only one person's opinion, but I assume a lot of people feel this way, is they don't want to see me playing games I'm bad at. They want to see me playing games I'm good at, and I'm decent at all of these games. So, like, if I play one of those games, it's not going to be me, like, it's not going to be like a first like impressions kind of thing. It's going to be me being very familiar with it. So that's all I wanted to say about that. Thank you guys for voting, and also thank you for almost 600. We're almost there. We're getting there. We only need 10 more as of when I uploaded or when I recorded this video, though there might be more or less after that. I don't know. But either way, thank you guys a lot. Can't say thanks enough. 600 is a big deal, and I'm very happy to be there. And that's really all I have to say. Thank you guys as always, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.